Hey skiers, it's Bob with Skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2025 ski test. Got a Nordica Steadfast 85 for you today. Ski's a carryover model from when it was introduced last year, so year 2 of Steadfast 85 cycle in its current graphic and construction. This was one of the more surprising and engaging skis we got on last year. Those feelings certainly continue into 2025 as just being a very well-rounded carver that does have all mountain capabilities. I think that for how impressed I was with how well this thing turned, initiated, smooth through the middle, completion with energy, for how impressed I was with those phases of the ski, I was equally, if not more impressed with its versatility. I found this thing to be a ton of fun in the bumps. We got a lot of packed out trees here in Vermont, really mobile and engaging in the woods as well. Even when the conditions kind of degrade and get softer either at the start of the day or throughout the day, having 85 millimeters underfoot is a great place to be, just kind of keeping you on top and not letting you like dig into that surface. You can definitely feel the width of the ski help in terms of kind of staying on top and floating over, busted up snow and wet snow. We also get some warm weather here, so having that little bit of extra width underfoot goes a long way in just making a smoother overall feel. Double core construction is the story here. So wood core on the bottom, then a metal layer and a pulse core laminate on top, and then another wood core. So they're sandwiching a metal layer and a pulse core elastomer layer in between two thinner wood cores, and that just makes the ski extremely smooth and damp. Not a whole lot of vibrations or chatter going on in this thing at all. It is extremely quiet. The higher end skis, the Dobermans in this line, they feature 2 sheets of metal, and that's really good for really strong and more aggressive skiers. The one layer of metal and pulse core seems to be enough for the Steadfast 85 and its intended audience, which is kind of like intermediate through expert. I think there's a big range of skier that'll have a lot of success here. And since there's a lot of room to maneuver in terms of terrain and snow conditions as well. So this thing really kind of fits a wide range of skier. Even within Nordica's line, kind of the next move up in width is to an Enforcer 89, which is kind of a big jump, and not everyone needs that level of power and responsiveness. I think this Steadfast 85 is a really good option for someone that's looking for a ski in kind of that Enforcer-ish range, but isn't quite sure that they're there quite yet. Steadfast 85 is a surprising performer in that regard. In terms of shape, there's not a whole lot going on. It's fairly traditional in nature with rounded tips and tails. Nice positive camber underfoot, gives you good energy. And then a slight amount of tip rocker. It is a little bit more round in nature. Steadfast 85 and the narrower 80 definitely follow the same type of footprint. Not as sharp or angular as Spitfire or Doberman, which are more race-based. This is definitely more of that all-mountain style taper and rocker. And then a little bit of tail rocker as well, just to help, if you need to skid a turn, go for it. It's not going to jam in at the end. Rounder taper shape here as well. So just opening the friendliness and the versatility. And that's what makes this a nice bump ski, is that it's supportive in the tail, but it's not abusive. So you can really get a lot of energy without having to fight too hard. And that's kind of my whole deal with why I like this thing, is you don't have to fight it. It's extremely intuitive and natural as a carving ski. Just like a simple flick of the tip, and you're getting right into that turn radius. This is a 168 with a 14.5 meter arc. If you go longer to the 179, which I really enjoy, just opens it up a little bit. But I found it to be one of the cleanest carvers out there with a lot of versatility and a much higher end ceiling than you may expect. So make sure you check out this Nordica Steadfast 85 here at Skiessentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.